Hello everyone and welcome to another Torchlight Infinite video. Today we will be looking at my current strategy to make fast EXP in T8 while still making some currency. First I'll be showcasing the clear and then we will take a look at the setup. Let's kill this boss first. So just open a map here, get the compass and run with it.
So much more. Conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
While you're running these maps, you want to be holding your loot key, be that on the keyboard or the controller. That way, as you move through mobs, you're picking up the stuff that the auto loot will not pick up for you, like FE mostly. Got the Dark Surge, got the Void Sea. And this, hopefully we get a FD. There you go.
Deserves the honor.
And just pick whatever here. We'll get trash anyway. Okay, so the strategy revolves around running T8s unjuiced with a God of War compass just for the sake of speed, as well as adding a little bit of quantity to the map. God of War compasses are 3 FE each. The maps are probably like maybe 1.5 FE per map. So it's not very expensive. You're spending basically 4 to 5 FE. And in some maps you will get exactly that in returns, or you will for sure make the returns when you run the Nightmare. So regarding the card setup, what I'm using right now is, of course, doing the XP card, because this is the idea is to level up as fast as possible to 100. Using PT, you know, getting extra attention points to fight the bosses more often yields you 5+ beacons, which can sell for very good money. We're adding these 2 God of War cards, which is Conquest for increased duration. This so that at the end of the God of War you get increased quantity, so that's 60% quantity to the last drops of the God of War. As you can see, more often than not, you drop at least 1 flame element in there while using XP pets. If you use drop pets, then you get quite a lot more. Using this to generate additional magic monsters. Of course, adding monsters to the map. Dark Surge for the same reason. It adds monsters to the maps. It adds the Amber on cores, and if you get the invitations, you can sell them well. Same reason for the cube. And I'm using the convert the desired crystal to beats because I don't like gambling in the cube. It takes too much time. It's not very rewarding, so I'm setting up this way so we instead get the beats, and that scales with quantity of the map as well. So the cube setup that we're using for this, by the way, it's usually you want to go left side, because the idea is to get as many monsters on the map as possible. I haven't even unlocked my last point, but with the last point you will get this. If you want to gamble on the cube, then you need this point. So you're probably remove this while you get this, and then get this as the last point. But whenever you get the Malice Judge, you get a bunch of loot as well. Then regarding pets, of course you will be using the XP pets that you have. I happen to drop this one, quite lucky. Well, not really lucky. I've been spamming the anchor action with survival to be able to get her. Still have one, by the way, one left. So what you do is whenever you get these points, you use this to try to get her. And basically what she does is she reduces the penalty you get from the XP on the map. You can see that displayed actually here. So this map will say 60% here. If I switch that, you see it switches to 1%, because basically what it's doing is as you level up, as you have a higher level than the zone level, you get less experience, but these pets work to mitigate that. So if you have 3 of those, then you get 100% XP, and you can do this on T7 instead. Well, A4 maps will still give you a little bit more, but T7 are cheaper and less risky to run. But the reason I'm doing it on 8 as well is because the drops are better. You have a chance of getting the good relics and the good memories. You get a lot more FE, and the zone level is 84 to 86. Actually, all of these are 86. So it is you get more baseline XP, and you have a chance of dropping 5+ beacon, which sells quite well. If we check one right now, like this one, this is like 11 probably. It's actually at 15, 16. Steel Forge are the expensive ones. Oh no, they actually are cheaper now. So 12 to 13. Time you drop one of these. So each time you fight the boss, you're likely to drop one, and you may drop ones from the nightmare mechanic or from just the map itself. So additionally, what you want to do with this is you need to have as much movement speed as possible. Another option is either you craft the boots with this mod, which is when defeating an enemy, you consume you can consume ability agility blessing to reset the cooldown of the mobility skill, so you can spam it. You can craft that on the boots, and then you just need a source of agility blessing, which could be a chaotic ending or a slate. And what I'm doing instead is I have movement speed here, this 3. I have the movement speed aura. What's it called? Swiftness. I have swiftness. I have some aura effect as well, so I have like 100% movement speed. Savage Charge also grants you movement speed once you reach the maximum amount of stacks. And then, of course, the most important is God of War gives you a ton of movement speed. You could also get an Eternity, or you could get the movement speed per kill candle. So, regarding whether you want to do this on T7 as well, if you're doing it on T7, I would probably I'll probably use exactly the same card setup, but I will refrain from use the compass, because you will not get as many returns on T7 as you do in T8. However, you will run the map much faster, and you will never die in T7 as long as you have, if you have capped res and you have, some life and some ES, you will never die on T7, whereas in T8 you're at risk of dying every time. Anyway, that was the quick video I want to showcase. Let me know if you want to try this strategy. So regarding how fast can you level, from 96 to 97 it took me about 3 hours to level it. Doing this is basically just running maps back to back. Results may differ. You might be faster than I. You might be a little bit slower, so that will affect, of course, how faster you can get. but you know, it's very safe because we're not adding modifiers to the map. That's the whole idea. If you start using the resonance, then you get these mods which increase damage taken or reduce your defenses, and then you die and you lose all your progress. So you don't want to do that. Just do this, get the compass, and go in and out. That's the way. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and hope you have a good one.